now here to the combined MRC Alumni and Shell Western States Federal Credit Union awards ceremony for scholarships for high school seniors. I'm glad that this year we had 12 applicants for the MRC Alumni and 3 for the credit union. All very good applicants, and we have 7 winners. 6 people, 7 winners. That'll be explained in a minute. We can count them. Let's find everything else. But yeah, we got a company that works in oil and another one that deals with money, and yet our numbers are off. Okay. So as far as sorry, I gotta grab my paper here, because otherwise I won't know what to say. So like I said, we had 12 applicants from for the alumni scholarship. Last year we had only 2, and last year we had 2 winners. This year was a little more kind of what we kind of getting back to normal. The pandemic has kind of did its toll on our on all of us, and including the high school kids, right? Think about it. Most of these students spend probably half their high school career on a computer from home doing their work. That it was a big change, right? It's something that as parents we couldn't relate to. It was what do you mean you're at home? Go to school. No, they won't let me, right? So I mean, but that was reality, and so the things they had to overcome were a lot different than any of us had to overcome ever. It was new. No one knew. They're the groundbreakers. They're the experts now. You want to know how to do it? They're the ones that asked, not us, because they went through it. So firsthand. So and I applaud them. You look at a lot of these. Our treasurer had to make himself known. Okay. so anyway, it's just something that they had to go through. We all had to learn together, and they persevered. Right? It was no easy task, but yet they did it. And as we went through these applications, I can tell you it was no easy task. There was a lot of great applicants. Some we had to say no to that, very well would have been deserving to get one, right? So each one of these young men and women should be applauded for the efforts they made. So at this time, before we get into the awards, though, I want to introduce our. I say our. Now it's in the past for me. So. One of the things that happened in the last month, I retired, so I'm no longer part of R as far as the refinery. I'm the outside. I'm actually part of you guys now. So anyway, and let us know the state of the refinery.
Thank you, Mike. If you guys get tired of Mike, I'll take you back, by the way. So the parents and the grandparents that are here today, so thank you for attending, and thank you to the Alumni Association for hosting the event. There's a lot of rich refining history in this room right now. I'm always very proud to be able to meet with you and visit and break bread with you. It's always an honor and greatly appreciated. So if we talk about the last year in refining real quick, and I'm going to keep this extremely brief, but since the last time we met, we really had an excellent year. We finished 2022 with 0 employee and contractor recordable injuries. The refinery was actually invited last month down to AFPM's annual conference in Louisiana to receive the Elite Silver Safety Award from AFPM, which puts us in the top 10% of all refineries in the United States for safety. So again, it's a testament to the Gold Hero program that I know many of you started and were part of, and we continue still there today, and is of great importance to us. So very proud of that. We also finished the year with 0 Tier 1, Tier 2 process safety events. Had one of the best reliability years we had. I think when you look at a refinery that almost made $1 billion in EBITDA, and you only had about $12.5 million of LPO, that's pretty amazing. And so the refinery just ran very, very, very well. And the market in California last year was a very good market. So when you're reliable, it gives you the opportunity to capture the market. So we really had a great year. So, you know, again, all of our employees, both past and present, have put a lot of hard work into the refinery. You and our current employees is what makes that happen. So thank you for that. I would like to say that one thing that's been appreciated, not only by myself, but all of our employees, is the renewed Alumni Association activities. So we were pleased when we were invited this year to allow all of our employees to be able to join the Alumni Association. And I know we've had some employees already join and more employees that are interested. So that's pretty exciting. And I want to thank real quick Brenda Hill. Where's Brenda? Brenda, thank you. I heard when I stepped in the refinery, Brenda was no longer there, but I heard a lot about Brenda. Everybody said she was the boss. Like, there was no mistake about it. Brenda was the boss. And I've learned that over the last few months as Brenda's taken over some of the activities here at the Alumni Association and runs a tight ship. And the communication's been greatly improved and activities. So thank you again, Brenda, for that. Okay, we'd like to address the current scholarship winners. So, you know, all your hard work has paid off today. So each and every one of you should be extremely proud of yourself. You know, I've seen both the value in academic education and vocational training, and both are of great importance and in high demand right now. So, you know, regardless of what you're pursuing, congratulations to Nathan, Sarah, Edward, and Alex. All of you have done an amazing job to get to where you're at today. And, you know, you represent the class of 2023 very, very well. So congratulations to yourself. I did read the bios, and there was cross country, the basketball, there was water polo, and then a man after my own heart, bass fishing. So if you ever need somebody to ride the back of the boat and go bass fishing with you, just look me up, okay? Anyway, your ambition and focus on excellence is what we need in the refining industry. So our hope is after you finish your careers, you'll continue to check in with us as you go through your career, and then when you finish your career, you know, Martinez Refining Company is always looking to hire outstanding, you know, employees. So we look forward to seeing you and talking to you again in the future. So thank you.
Thanks a lot, Daniel. And now I'd like to ask Ron Garza, the CEO of the credit union, to come up and say a few words as well.
Good morning. Well, he just introduced me. I'm Rod Garza from the Credit Union, and it gives me great pleasure and gratitude to be able to address you again, to have the fact that we are still piggybacking off of the refinery. You started us, and we're kind of like the kid that left home. There have been many changes. There have been many changes for the refinery also. But the one thing that I hope we never have, we never lose, is that relationship. I think it's very valuable to both of us. And incidentally, credit union, you talked about the refinery. We are working hard to have the best rates on the market. We've got great deposit rates. We know we're dealing with a raising rate environment. Our loans are great. And we are here for you. We're here to serve you. But really, I think this is a great event that we've had for years and years, and it's great that we can take part in this. On a personal note, I met Bob Gotelli at one of the alumni functions, actually, years ago. We became friends, and he'd be very proud that his name was associated with this really great event that we have every year. So, but the recipients, we're proud of you, and we congratulate you, and we honor you. And here's another thing. We thank you for allowing us to take part in your future, your journey. It's going to be a lot of fun. Brace yourself. And we'll be watching you. And then finally, parents, siblings, friends, influencers, teachers, good job.
Thank you.
Thank you both. And as you see, this is something that we've had now for, I think it's over 25 years, the scholarship. And like Rod alluded to, it's the Bob Gotelli Scholarship. I know that Bob Gotelli's daughter is here, Sharon Pica. I'd like to recognize her. Bob Gotelli, he just worked endlessly for the alumni, when he was president for a number of years, and it was just something that he had a passion for. I never worked with him in the plant. He was well retired before I ever got there, but everything that I saw from him as part of the Alumni Association, he was nonstop. He was, do it for the group. And he was, very selfless, and I think it is a great honor to name this after him. So it's well deserved for all the work that he did in help establishing the alumni group and what it is even today. So without further ado, we'll get into the recipients. Again, congratulations to all, and I'll go by the list I have. In the order I have. So we'll start with Nate Woollenweber. So Nate, you can come on up. Now, one thing I'll preface this all with, I did this for years with Gordon Rawls, who was a retiree, that he was the head of the alumni scholarship group, and I would assist him, and he made one, well, he called it a mistake, but he asked a question of a student and the student didn't want to talk, and said it was kind of unfortunate, but and she was just real shy, and so believe me, if you don't want to talk, you don't have to talk. I'm not going to sit up here and drill you. I'm not going to make you, say a speech. So, if the answer is no or yes, okay, then beyond that, you don't really have to talk unless you want to. Because I know that, sometimes you get up here and it's a whole different view. So if I want to do this right, I'm going to have to be able to see. All right. So, Nate Woollenweber, his grandfather was Clark Woollenweber. Some of you worked with Clark, an engineer out in the plant for years. And much like his grandfather, Nate is going to be going into studying engineering. So, so it's as far as, you guys don't have the bios, right? Okay, so I'll go through that. So he goes to Redwood High School. He's going to be going to Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo, for engineering, mechanical engineering. Career objective is electrical vehicle industry. Competitor, but it's, you're going to have to deal with it. Varsity cross country team, mountain bike team, varsity track and field team, run for Global Health Club. Future, Nate wishes to expand his knowledge of automotive design and focus on energy efficiency. Is looking forward to experiencing new opportunities and developing new hobbies in his upcoming college years. He will be following in the footsteps of his grandfather, Clark Woollenweber, and other family members in a career in engineering. So, one question I'd ask you is, what made you think about engineering? What drew you to it?
Well, I guess both my parents also went to Cal Poly, and they were both studying civil engineering, so that kind of is what led me to also have interest in engineering alongside taking classes that I found interesting.
All right, great. Congratulations, Nate. Next, we have Edward Alamany Jr. So, he goes to Vacaville High School. He's going to be going to University of California. University of California. Do you have a decision on that one yet?
San Jose State University.
Oh, San Jose State. Okay, San Jose State University. All right, good. And Bachelor of Science degree in Electrical Engineering. And to be an electrical engineer, Dad's an electrician. So, you know, so staying in the family there. And activities, student council leader serving as activities directors, AAU basketball, delegate for Boys State, and sponsored and funded by the American Legion, and volunteer for youth, and a volunteer youth coach. And so Edward will study to gain specialized technical skills, gain an understanding of circuit and electromagnetic theory to realize his position as an electrical engineer following in his father's footsteps as an electrician. So, what drew you to San Jose State?
Out of all the colleges I got accepted into, I felt like San Jose State would give me the best opportunity to be an electrical engineer and to further, follow my father's footsteps, senior, junior. So, I like the culture there too, so I feel like it'd be a good fit for me.
Great, congratulations. Come on, Mom, if you want to, get over there, won't you? We're not going anywhere. And next up, we have Sarah Joan Potter. And Sarah goes to Alcalanes High School. She's going to be going to Wagner College in New York. In her course of study, environmental studies. We need that. Degree biotechnology. Career objective, environmental career activities. Sarah will be playing for Wagner's Division I water polo program. Enjoys scuba diving, varsity and JV water polo, varsity and JV swim team, student athlete, board member, and girls coding club to advance knowledge in computer programming. Future, Sarah's goal is to further her knowledge of sustainability to protect and sustain life both on land and in the ocean. She's inspired to help others understand the impact of single-use plastics and other pollutants resulting in global warming. So, what drew you to this career choice?
Just because I think it's really important that we all understand our impact on the world, and we can make sure we can keep it going on for generations to come.
Thanks. And her father is Bruce Potter, been a project engineer out there for years, and been in the refinery. I know he's been in a lot of different departments throughout, so glad he's able to be here as well. Now, our fourth recipient will also transition us into the other. So it's Alexander Perez, Alex Perez. And so Alex goes to Alhambra High School. His college name would be Biotech Automotive. Course of study specializing in fire truck diesel mechanics. Degree, advanced diesel technology and mechanics. Career objective, Cal Fire truck diesel mechanic. Activities, Alexander enjoys rock climbing, hiking, hunting, fishing, JV football, and maintaining his own truck. He belongs to the Alhambra Fishing Club and participated in the high school major league bass fishing tournament taking fourth place. Alexander will return to California to work for Cal Fire for 5 years after graduating from Biotech in 2024. He will then support a local fire station as a diesel mechanic, continue education in the industry, and support his family. And his father, Mario, is a longtime operator out there, started in Opsen, worked in delayed coking, and now is on the wharf over in logistics. So what brought you to this career, Alex?
I started taking auto shop my freshman year, and my teacher, Brian Wheeler, he's a big influence on me and what I wanted to do. And a lot of the people I spend my time around outside of school, they just ranch on stuff, and so that's what I spend a lot of my time doing outside of school and work is ranching on stuff. So most of the time it's fun. I mean, it's something to do that I enjoy, and there's good money behind it. So that's it.
Too hard work. Is it too hard to? It's very hard. It is hard, but it's
Alex, you got that. So Alex is also one of the recipients of the Shell Western States Credit Union scholarship as well. So there's his other scholarship. He gets 2 plaques and 2 envelopes. So it should be the middle one there.
what is that?
So, so it pays to apply to both.
But you can apply both of them. Paying for my own grant.
But just a reminder, the raffle will take place after the last award. We have the raffle prizes are $100 is first place, and then there's 2 $50 awards as well. So you have your raffle tickets coming up shortly. Okay, next up is Lauren Lemire. Is that how it's pronounced?
I've heard this guy won't get $10.
Lauren is at Pittsburgh High School. She'll be going to UC Berkeley. I have to give her thumbs up on both those. Little biased, but sorry. Course of study, International and Public Affairs. Degree, bachelor's degree, Career objective, U.S.
I've
Ambassador.
lost some.
So activities, track and field is ranked second in Northern California in discus. Lauren was a team captain for her varsity volleyball teams that she played on, and she was a second team All-League her sophomore year and first team All-League during her junior and senior years. Member of the Link Crew, which is a leadership program that mentors freshmen. Served as president, vice president, and treasurer during her 4 years with the Interact Club, which is affiliated with the Rotary Club, which is dedicated to service above self. She's also a district delegate for the Interact District 5160 Council. She's also participated as a COVID-19 youth ambassador, Sister City ambassador, where she was able to visit Japan, National Society of Black Engineering member, and Young Worker Leadership Assembly Academy ambassador. And her goal is to one day serve as a United States ambassador. So with all that behind her, I'm putting my money on her.
I'll say.
And what got you interested in that field?
Well, I think that it's always been a goal of mine to study abroad, and so UC Berkeley has some amazing study abroad programs. So I'm hoping to travel and study, and being able to go to Japan, being a taste of what studying abroad would be like. So I'm super excited.
All right, well, congratulations.
An ambassador. She wants to be ambassador. Oh, really?
And the next recipient is Colin McWhitty. I'm sorry to go through that. I get the correct pronunciation. How do we pronounce it? McWhitty?
That was you.
So Colin goes to Heritage High School. He'll be going to Los Medalis College. Getting his general ed out of the way, and then going on beyond that. His goal is a bachelor's degree in career in graphic design. Activities, he trained on drum kits, so plays drums, played in band, orchestra through middle school and advanced drumline in high school. Selected to audition for the newly created Liberty High winter percussion team and chose to play the ballad ensemble.
Please, thank you very much.
Came second in the regional competition.
Thank you.
Well, the group came in second in the regional competition, won first place in championship at the national level. Known for his keen eye in graphics and adapting new applications, and with friends and family, him to tap into the creative skills of digital photography and Photoshop editing. He's also enjoys baking and been in taking classes for culinary arts for 2 years. And his goal is to combine his creative side and his knowledge of digital techniques to work as a graphic and industrial designer, along with his love of toys, both the history and mechanics of them, working with companies such as Disney, Pixar, Mattel, Hasbro, MGA Entertainment, or even setting himself up with his own design shop. That would be a dream. So, so I congratulate you. And what got you interested in graphic design?
I took a design class junior year, and we just designed a bunch of different things. I don't know, I found it very interesting and I wanted to pursue it in the future.
Good. Congratulations.
Right now. Are they selling any more
So those are the 6 recipients of the 7 awards for this year. And as you can see, you know, all very, very accomplished young men and women that are, I think, you know, ready to take on the world, you know, go on to college and study and move on. So congratulate them all, and good luck to you all. And, you know, parents, better put a little money aside because, you know, college. This will help a little, but yeah, college, you know, that price is just going up. So at this time, we'll do the raffle. So we have the first prize, Eddie Jr. You want to come up and pull the number for us?
They're not selling anymore.
They're not selling any more raffle tickets?
No, they've already got it.
Makes it nice for the ones that got.
614-053.
Oh, you won?
614-053.
That's a trip.
Okay, you go on.
614025.
What do you have? Yeah, mine was 613.
613-850.
There you go. Oh,
850. Just can't write a script like that. Well, thank you all for being here. Enjoy each other's company and enjoy your lunch.
Not too short.